If you want to be somebody who exudes strength and energy and sweet vibes, you gotta stand out from the crowd. You gotta be a high value lady. If a lady understands who she is, she will understand her source. If God took his time to create you with everything that you are right now, why then will you put yourself low? And if you're depending on a guy that you're dating to keep revalidating you, that guy will get exhausted. That guy will know your trigger button. You don't have to be in that friend group. If the energy is wrong every time, why are you there? If you don't put value on yourself, people will dish whatever they want to dish on you. So let's talk about how to put value on yourself. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Omi Odike Onwachukwu, but if you're seeing for the first time, my name is Omi. Subscribe to this channel because we have so much fun. And where have you been that you've not seen this face before? Today, I want us to have a very sweet girl talk, right? Like ladies to ladies conversation, pour our hearts out, right? And the topic we're talking about today is how to be a high value woman. Before you run away, before you even judge, I too, maybe like years back here, I probably was like, this high value conversation, I beg. But I've come to realize that, you know what? A lot of ladies don't know their value. And this is not even me being condescending. This is me even like having a sit down with like my girls, right? See, we have power. If a lady understands who she is, she'll understand her source. You'll be able to present yourself well. And for real, yeah, it's the way you present yourself that people will take you, right? So if you don't put value on yourself, people will dish whatever they want to dish on you. So let's talk about how to put value on yourself, how to show up for yourself every time, and how to, stand out amongst this multitude of ladies on earth. So the first thing I would say is, who is a high value woman? A high value woman or lady is somebody who leans into her own individual capacity. It's somebody who understands her worth, right? You understand like what you bring on earth. You understand who you are. You understand your value. Like when you step into a place, you step into that place with the understanding of who you are. You're not stepping into that place looking like, okay, let me see how every other person is dressed because everybody's wearing heels. I didn't wear heels. Like no matter how you look, in fact, before you even left the house, you knew who was leaving the house. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. And you will put yourself out there. Do you get me? Like when you step into that building, you're coming with your own energy, and the energy doesn't repel, the energy attracts because you're coming there with value, right? It's not about any other person. It's about you, what you're bringing to the table, one. And secondly, it's not even, the laundry list of guys I must date. No. It's just about understanding who you are, your essence, your juice. If you want to be somebody who exudes strength and energy and sweet vibes, the first thing I'll say is you have to know your worth. Let me tell you something. I'm a child of God, yeah? And when I was reading the Bible one time, right, beginning stage of reading the Bible, I started to read the part where the Bible was like, God created this and he said it's good, and he said it's good, and God created man and he said it's good. I'm like, okay, so if the person who created me, the God actually who created me, saw me that I am good, right? That means I am worth something, you get me? I am valuable. You need to understand that on this earth, you are valuable. Walk with that understanding. If you understand that you're valuable, that you're worth something, right? Anybody who sticks with you has stuck with the best person. In fact, you coming into my life is the best decision you can make because I am valuable. And this is not even pride. And I promise you, the last point I'm going to make will tell you why this is not pride at all, right? Yeah. It is just understanding who you are. If God took his time to create you with everything that you are right now, why then will you put yourself low? And if you feel like you have to be in a relationship, you have to have a man before you feel valuable, then that's low self-esteem. Because before even a man comes into this picture, you are a beautiful lady. You're a beautiful human being. You were made with complete thought process. As in, if you were not important on earth, you would not have been created. That's the first thing. Second thing is self-love. Let me just say something here. You see, the way your body is, the way you are, the way you look, that is how you were created. The sooner you begin to embrace that, the better for you. While I was growing up, yeah, I have one sister. My sister used to be very, very shapy. Not used to be, she's still very shapy. But like when we were younger, this was when BBL was not even 18. My sister had like very big booty, very big, like her, she was literally like figure 8. Oh my gosh. People used to come and meet me to say, wait, chill. Is this your sister? Nah, she can't be your sister because how does she look this good and you look like this? Because you will see like this very big hips and you just see me like, can you imagine people telling you, is that your sister? Nah, man, that could have eroded my own self-esteem. But I said, you know what, this is who I am. The sooner I understand that, the better for me. So what you need to do is love you. I love every aspect of you. You love your body. You love the way your face is. You love the way your personality is. You love your intelligence. You need to just love you, because nobody can love you more than you love yourself. If you keep on looking at all the flaws in your body, in your life, when somebody meets you, all they see is your flaws. And guess what? If you're focused on all what is wrong in your body, well, you can't even have value. Because if I see you, I can sense that you keep complaining about, oh, I'm not fine, oh, I'm fat, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that, oh, I'm that. How am I supposed to value you? How am I supposed to? And if you're depending on maybe like a guy that you're dating to keep revalidating you, that guy will get exhausted. That guy will know your trigger button. You get me? No. You have to understand yourself. And the good thing is you can enhance these things. And I'm not talking about surgery. No. Learn how to make yourself up. Learn how to put yourself together. Learn like what style is good for you. If you don't even have money, let me tell you a trick. If you don't even have money to buy all these expensive hairs and it makes you feel somehow, you cut your hair. You cut your hair. Let me tell you, if you come out on low cut, anywhere you go to, the eyes are on you. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but there's something about low cuts in the midst of everyone. Everyone is looking at you. You get compliments. You see, and you cut your hair because you didn't even have money to buy all those expensive wigs. However, you've come out with a statement piece. You've announced yourself. Do you get me? You need to love yourself. You need to appreciate yourself. You need to dress to your part. If you know that, okay, you know what, every time your tummy is out, you feel uncomfortable, go and look at how like plus size ladies dress and dress like that. And the funny thing is, there are also girls at the end of the spectrum who feel very skinny. Just look at, okay, how can I dress my body type to look nice? And you work towards it. The only way you can get the right tribe to your life is when you appreciate and love yourself. The third point is commitment to growth. You have to be committed to expanding yourself, to expanding your mind. Because see, we want to be high value and these things are not hard. Commit yourself to learn something new, to learn a new word. I'm quick on Google. If you say something I don't really understand, what does that mean? I'll go on Google, I'll type it. I'll learn something, learn a new word, learn a new skill. Just learn something. Set yourself apart from every other person. You need to be well-rounded emotionally, spiritually, and intellectually. Yeah, read books. Pick up self-help books. Read, current affairs. Watch movies that will expand your mind. Let me tell you, you can even watch movies to help your diction. Literally, man. It helps me. If I want to watch, I like to watch Westerners so that I can see, okay, how do they pronounce things so that I can get better. Just expose your mind to the level that you are at right now. You don't have to travel out. If you can afford to travel. But if you cannot afford to travel, well, guess what? Social media, it exposes us to that life. Pick clean content and watch them. Just be committed to improve yourself at every point in time, and that's how you're going to be valuable, my darling. The next point is to be self-aware and self-empathic, right? Or empathetic. So you have to be self-aware of what kind of thoughts do you think in your head, because guess what? Yeah, if you're filled with so much anger and hate and just doubt and just if you fill your mind with so much negativity, well, you're even hurting yourself. I want to read a very interesting and one of my best, because I have a lot of best Bible verses for me, but one that I love a lot is Philippians 4:8-9. It says, finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, and if there's any excellence, if there's anything worthy of praise, think on these things. Fix your mind on things that will make you happy, make you great. Like, just fix your mind on self-moving things, growing things. You get me? Like, just be aware of your mental state. Be aware that you need to put yourself in a happy mood. If you begin to realize that, okay, my mood just changed, what's happening? Check yourself. Like, what are you thinking on right now? Change that thought. Like, thoughts are like bubbles. The moment the thought comes, push it out. Say, I cast you from my mind. Just be aware of yourself and why you need to be happy, right? Exactly. That's how to be high value, because nobody likes a negative person. I promise you, trust me. Even if you're going through the most if all the energy you give is just negativity, complaints, people will start to run away from you. So be self-aware and also be empathic. Like, don't hurt yourself and flog yourself for every mistake you make. If you make a mistake, okay, fine, that was a mistake. Let's move on from that mistake. If you can correct it, okay. If you cannot correct it, that's even the more reason why we should move on from that mistake. Do you get me? Exactly. Next is kindness and compassion. Okay, so you have to be compassionate towards people and you have to be kind. Man, see, let me tell you, that's the way to be valuable. That's the way to be a high value like individual or even woman, is that you have to be kind. Let people have nice things to say about you, like even when you're not there at all. As in, just be intentional about making somebody's life better. Like, nobody likes a crazy person, trust me. When you're younger, you think, oh, crazy is, at the end of the day, nobody likes a crazy person. Crazy repels, kindness attracts. You get me? Be kind, use please, use sorry, how are you doing? Like, just care for people. That's the same energy that you drag upon yourself. It says what? Give and it shall be given unto you. And guess what? When they give unto you, it will be good measures, pressed down, shaking together, rolling over shall men give you. So what energy are you giving? If you give wicked, mean energy, but you're going to get mean energy back. So be kind, be compassionate. You get me? Like, make somebody smile. You know, something as basic as asking the lady who's checking your things that you just bought, how was your day? Hope you're having a good day at work. Maybe 5 people have passed or 10 have passed and nobody said a word to her, just okay, and you just come and say, how was your day? Hope you had a good day. Okay. People want that your energy, because your energy is just something sweet about that energy. Exactly. That's how we'll be high value, sister. Next, let's talk about maturity. You have to know your place. Take off the idea that you have to blend with people. You have to be amongst the big girls or big boys. No, man. Maturity in this sense is understanding who you are, being comfortable in your position, doing things that bring you joy, doing things that makes you happy, aligned to your goals and to your values. That is maturity. If somebody is coming and every time you're hanging out with this person, you're drifting far away from your goals and your plan, can you see that that person should not be in your life in the first place? Understanding your place on earth. For somebody to get you out of character, let it be that the person tried hard. If not, walk away. You don't have to be in that friend group if the energy is wrong every time. Why are you there? Let me go hang out. I've not hung out, with ladies in a while. And then you go and then the energy was so wrong. And then you come back just regretting why did you even go? You don't have to go. If you're bored, maturity is taking yourself out. You can go on solo dates. Please go on solo dates. As in, go on solo dates. It is necessary. I'm telling you, like, take yourself out. Whatever. It doesn't matter how. Take a walk. Go to an eatery. Get food. Eat food. Make videos. Do things that make you happy. Let anybody who is coming to your space understand it. And because of how you value yourself, the person understands that, okay, you know what, here we value ourselves, we speak good words to ourselves. We are mature here. We don't rattle about things. We don't argue. If I hurt you, talk to me. Let's have a conversation. Carry yourself with that understanding. The next point I'll make with you right now is to be open. Oh my gosh, I like openness a lot, yeah? To be open is like to just communicate the way you feel without fear of being judged. If you don't know something, I'm so sorry, I don't know that thing. Don't feel like, oh, these people will think, no. This is your true, authentic state. And if the person wants to make a mockery of you, or you'll be like, yeah, I don't know it, but if you tell me, I'll know it. So will you tell me or not? The person will shut up like, okay, well, let me tell you what it is. You get be open about your emotion. That hurts me. I don't like it when you do this thing to me. And if you realize that you're trying to be open to somebody, but they always like undermine like your openness, and you need to know when it's time to leave and when it's time to stay. That's what maturity is, and openness even. Because if I'm open to you and I tell you like this thing hurts me, and you're still gonna argue with me and make me feel silly, I would even tell you, you know what, if I'm gonna tell you something that you're doing hurts me and you're not going to listen to me, then maybe we're not supposed to be ruling with each other because it hurts me. And I would tell the person too, if you were to come at me to tell me something I do hurt you, wouldn't you want me to address it and like act better towards you? Wouldn't you want me to value your feelings? You get me? Like, you gotta be open, you gotta communicate yourself. This is how you feel. So of what use is it that you're hanging out with somebody that makes you feel bad a lot, but you're going to shut up and not address it, and then you're going to go home and feel bad? We only have one life to live. This is our only shot at life. Make the best to have a happy life. How about we roll with the people that will bring us so much joy? The next point is like one of my favorite, I'm telling you, but the last point is my all-time best, but this next point is one of my favorites, yeah? It's called passion. For you to be high value, you have to have something you're passionate about, like your goal, your dream. Do you get me? Yeah. You have to have like a pursuit that you're passionate about, something that gives you life. Everyone has a passion, whatever it is. Like, because we're talking about high value and we spoke about commitment to growth, you must have gone through the whole growth process and studied and found like good values, yeah, that you're passionate about. Man, I'm telling you, there's nothing as romantic and as sexy as somebody who has like a drive. Something is driving you. Is that passion that would make you say, you know what, I won't give up. Even when like everything on the earth wants you to give up, that passion keeps you going. Let me tell you a little like story, yeah. So my husband right now, we're dating then. Obviously, at the beginning of our relationship, it was very rocky. It was so rocky, I can't lie. We broke up a number of times. One of our breakup sessions was a real session, yeah. In his mind, we're going to move on to somebody else. I mean, I'm like, yeah, me, move now. I'll move on to, yeah, me. So, you know, he was one that told me himself. He said, oh, let me tell you the truth. I said, what's it? He was like, when we broke up, I tried to date other ladies. I was like, okay. He was like, but like, it just was different because like when I asked them, like, so what do you do? It was like, nothing. I'm waiting for a job. Okay. Why are you waiting for a job? What else do you do? Nothing. I'm waiting for a job. I'm just like, you think you can find someone like me somewhere else? You can't. Because while I was even working, I was writing, I was telling stories, I was, you know, passionate about helping ladies. I was like, there's just so much about you. And this is not even like, oh, let's just try to be busy. No, this is like your true core. What's that thing that you really love to do? Put in effort to research it, to learn about it, to see, okay, how can I start? Every time like you have a conversation with people, even you're talking about your plans, and don't talk and not allow them to talk. No, but when you talk, you gotta stand out from the crowd. You gotta be a high value lady. A guy can have a conversation with like 10 ladies and it's just one person who has like passion, who is hungry. That thing spikes up. Like, it's a trick, ladies. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Now I have to cross my leg this side for the next point. Next point is class. People define class in different ways, but how I define class is being confident in your gender expression, in your intellect, even in your look. Just being confident in yourself, right? Being confident. Hey, which kind of grammar is that? Being confident. Even me, I just, you know, I was saying confidence, but I said it with class. You get me? Yeah, that's literally class, man. Just being confident in yourself, like understanding who you are. When you show up, you just understand that, okay, this is how I am. This is the energy I'm going to, you know, like pull up. I am also in like touching up my class even in this time, yeah, because before now, when I obviously the younger me, when I'm outside, I'm like, oh, I'm the energy. I can't lie. I'm like, yeah. But then I have been in my own process of rebranding my life, rebranding my outlook here, and something I'm learning, right, in my branding course. You have to know the energy that you want to put outside when you step outside. Like when somebody comes in contact with you, what's the energy you want them to get from you? I want them to feel empowered. You get me? If I want people to feel empowered when they meet me, it obviously is going to translate to how I relate with them. If it means that I need to shut my mouth up sometimes so that they can talk to me, so that I can know, okay, this is the area in their life that they are having issues. And even while you're talking, I'm thinking in my head, okay, can I prefer any empowering solution? Yes, I can, and I will talk. Do you get me? Yeah. So you have to know, what energy do you want to, like, do you want people to get out of you when you step out, when you meet anyone, when you talk? That is class, my darling. And also being trustworthy and being honest. You get me? Like, even if it looks scary, you know, yeah, I did it, I'm sorry. Instead of saying, no, it wasn't me, but they've caught you in your lie. No. We know that we like own up to it. We're truthful, we're trustworthy, we're honest. You get me? Yeah. And we carry ourselves well. You are in full control of your energy, the energy you bring out. You get me? Exactly. See, class? Yeah, that's how to be high value, my darling. So basically, I'm giving you like 12 points here. This is point 9. Point 12, I can't wait to get there. But first, point 10, self-care. Self-care is it's one that, you know, I started to pick up on like in my later years. And obviously I'm in my 30s right now, my early 30s, emphasis. Nothing wrong with late 30s or mid 30s or early 40s, nothing wrong with it here. But it may even mean so, like when I was like in my 20s, I had no self-care plan at all. But self-care is so important. You get me? Like, you have to take time to take care of yourself, take care of your body, love yourself. You get me? We talk about self-love, Abby. It's related to self-care. Love yourself, love like your look, love your skin. On my vlog, if you don't know, I post vlogs every Wednesday. On my vlogs, I'm raving about like how after childbirth, I just had like acne back to back, like pimples, my face was very rough. But you know that it took me to make my own black soap in my own house for my skin to pop. Like, you gotta take care of yourself, eat well, eat nutritious, balanced diet, you know, like to buy fruit is not really expensive, you get me? Even if you can buy like 500 naira carrots, apple, just be intentional about like what you put into your body. Drink a lot of water, take care of yourself, make yourself glow. Guys, I make my own cream and my own soap in my house, and I promise you, my skin has like, you get me, look at my skin, is oily, is shiny. Should I come closer? You say it. I'm not even joking, but like, I make it myself, and it's like all natural products. Yeah, check out what you're buying. Don't just buy, oh, fair in 7 days. No, man, read it. Let it make your skin nice, like, you know, pop, make you look younger. Exactly. And exercise as well. Sometimes I get lazy, sometimes I fall off, sometimes I go 2 weeks without exercising, but best believe I'm flogging myself all through. But once in a while, exercise. There are a ton of them on YouTube, like videos you can follow. Yeah, there's one, work from home. That's so easy. I most likely will put like a link to one. It's like a 2-mile walk. If you do it at home, you would even see the changes in your body. You know, take care of yourself. Then, you know, go to spa, take care of your mind, things you're thinking about, spend time just with the right people that make you feel happy. They don't have to be the richest in the world. They don't have to be the finest, provided they want you to grow as much as you want to grow, provided they are willing to pick you up when you feel like you're lowest, and when you're done talking, you feel like you remember who you are. That's so important in your life, man. Take care of yourself. Now, the 11th point is to be vulnerable. Let me just say something here. Being vulnerable has nothing to do with like being weak. No, I'm telling you, it doesn't. Being vulnerable is you literally being emotionally brave. Yeah. To be brave to communicate how you feel. I'm telling you. Don't pass out on an opportunity to communicate how you feel, especially if it's important to you. I am somebody who, like, if I'm outside, like I see somebody and I like your energy, I'll tell you. Even if you're a lady, even if you're a guy, I'll tell you your dress is so beautiful. Oh, really? Thank you. Yeah, man. I'm expressive, I'm open, but I'm also vulnerable. I open my heart to you. It's me being my authentic self with people that I love. If I say I love you, I should be able to tell you like how I feel. And being vulnerable is also you acknowledging when you're wrong, to apologize when you know you've overstepped, when you've done something wrong. Don't always want to be right, no, or want to be hard. No. If you're wrong, say I'm sorry. If you're hurting, say I'm hurting. If you have like a downside in your life, it's okay to take time to hurt, to nurse your hurt, but let that motivate you to move on again. Like, after you've hurt and you've settled, don't stay there. Pick yourself up and go. Be vulnerable even with yourself. Oh, me, today I messed up. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, no problem. I'll do better tomorrow. You know, sulk on it a little, but move on, my darling. It's okay. And if you want to cry. It's okay. Don't say, oh, no, man. If it's too much for you, cry. Crying is an expression of your heartfelt emotions. You know, it's part of life. Cry if you want to cry. And the final thing is the God factor. Let me tell you something here. I believe that you cannot really know like who you really are if you don't spend time with the person that created you. If you get a new product, I got a new illuminating facial mist. I had to go online to Google, like, okay, how do I use this thing? You have to go to your creator. That's God. The Bible is filled with promises of God for your life, his plans for your life. When I was younger, and I'll be very vulnerable with you because vulnerability right here, I used to think I was ugly because my sister used to bully me and be like, yeah, you fine, ugly girl, ugly XL. Oh my gosh, man, my sister was right now we are like so close. When we were younger, it was like battle in my house, and I was the last one. I couldn't talk because I could talk and I finished that, but class poise, you get me? Exactly. I literally ran thinking like I'm not fine. I remember I told you, they used to tell me, your hips, her hips, you cannot be sisters, it's not possible, you get me? So I was very like, oh, I wasn't fine. But when I read the Bible again and I saw that God said, I am beautiful. He said, I am wonderfully and beautifully made. I am beautiful. You get me? I began to find my self-worth from the Bible, from the God that created me. If he loves me and he always comes through for me, I don't have to stay in relationships or friendships that I feel less of myself. I don't have to be with you because I have a God that loves me and he's promised me that he will send the right people to me. Spending time with God and spending time with your Bible, I'm telling you, like, it would give you the confidence that you need to attack life. It would give you like the people that will complement your life. It will give you the ones that appreciate you. That's like the best trick to be a high value woman is for you to spend time with your creator. Let him tell you, nah man, you're going wrong. I made you for better. I made you for this. He will help you a lot. But that's all the 12 long points I have on how to be a high value woman. I hope this helps you, because even me too, I'm going through my own like studying of self, studying of my femininity as well. And I hope it helps you the way it helps me, my darling. I love you with all my heart. And if you watch to this point, my darling, you're a high value woman. That's why you're here. Please subscribe to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up. I love you so dearly. Thank you for watching the video. All right. Bye-bye.